Macau. 2022. Filming the city, street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da boquinha. Okay, this is our focus alley, but at the end of this alley you have this kind of cool little plaza. And actually I was just talking to somebody earlier about like how amazing this would be to be utilized better. Like you could do something really cool in this space. There's a lot of that stuff in Macau. What's this one? Police? Back of the police station maybe? I don't know what that is. This is a church. That might be connected to the city somehow. So anyways, we're this is I think it's I can't remember the name of that church, São Domingos I believe. And then I think, I don't know if that's the backside of the police maybe, but it looks like a coffee shop up there, so I'm not sure exactly. And then if we go all the way down in here, this is called Beco da Palha, and then Palha is the main street. So we're kind of in this little alley. And this is the stuff I really like about Macau, is all this kind of cool little stuff like this. So these little alleys that are kind of lead to, well, basically they lead to like backsides of stuff. But yeah, you could look, there's a light that is set up there. I guess that comes on at night, but you could actually put something there, but of course nobody comes back here. But this could be a really amazing little space for, I don't know, like restaurant chairs. There's many different ideas. But I guess you run into the risk of, there's a coffee shop up there, of bothering the neighbors. I think that's kind of interesting. They got these little balconies that overlook, but they're in this little quiet space, this little Beco da Palha. And then right over here is a very busy space. So we're gonna come right into that and we're gonna walk up the Palha street. And this is on the Macau side. And this is the restaurant, so I filmed the food here because I just had a little bit a few minutes ago. And then this is Sion Koi. And they got a bunch of steamed dumplings and stuff like that in there as well. So yeah, that's in this little alley. And this is called Beco da Palha. Then we're gonna come out to Rua da Palha. So I'll probably label this accordingly. We're gonna come on out to this way. And we're gonna be walking down this street in a little bit. And we'll just kind of show you how lively this is. There's a lot of tourists in this area. So that's our balcony space right there. Or I mean our little, I was just also looking at the balconies here. There's balconies on that side and also on that green side over here too. So pretty cool looking buildings. Like just that building alone, to me, looks amazing. Then we got our little alley in there with those dumplings. And then we're gonna come around and kind of show you the entrance to this, which is this little circle right here. So we're gonna come around to there in a second. The Da Palha. So there's a lot of different directions you can go. Here's some of the tourist signs. Portuguese bookstore, Portuguese embassy is up that way. If you saw my last Macau one, I was up by the Portuguese consulate and I was on that street up that way. And then this one you have Say up there, that's where the Cathedral Cafe is. Travessa de Say, there's a church up there that's very popular. I see people doing like wedding photo stuff here. There's the church, so we were at the back side of that church when we were in the alley. I think we basically came all the way down and then we could see, I think we saw that M&M Plaza there, and there was a coffee shop at the top, and I think the police station's on the ground floor, I guess, because I saw a sign that looked like it might have been. And then there's the São Domingos church right there. Some beautiful buildings here. And we're gonna just focus on Rua da Palha. Kind of got that beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna head on up this way. And this is called Rua da Palha, that's Rua de São Domingos. So São Domingos Street and Palha Street. We're gonna head on up. There's our alley that we were just on right there. But we're gonna keep going past it. And we're kind of walking towards, it's kind of a cool looking apartment, that green, and we're walking towards Sao Paulo ruins right now. And I believe Palha is kind of a short street, so it ends up there. So there's a series of short streets that go all the way down to Senado Square, including Rua del São Domingos. This little plaza goes up. There's some nice small little temples that are up that are quite cool looking. We'll just walk that direction briefly. And then we'll come back to our Rua da Palha street. No shortage of interesting alleys everywhere. So this is our street right here, all the way down. We're gonna keep on walking down that street in a moment. Pretty cool looking building right there. Okay. And that was kind of our main focus, is this street right here. So Rua da Palha. The guy in the orange sign, there's that is called Fusion Tomato Restaurant. So it's like a Malcanese, kind of Portuguese-ish, Chinese-ish fusion. And I think that orange sign goes to that orange sign up there. I think it's called Tomato. They do a lot of catering for big events. It's kind of like Portuguese-ish, like Chinese style kind of thing. Kind of a cool looking building, that yellow one like that. Gonna walk down a little bit more. Kind of want to highlight some of these alleys as well. Oh yeah, these little alleys like this, these are pretty kind of cool. How do you do it? I think there's a little Macau sign out here, so I'm just gonna highlight it real quick. Temple right there, and then yeah, you got Macau. Another one over there too. This is a nice little focus one actually. If I wanted to, might actually come over and focus on this alley. We're gonna come back down to Palha. Then we're gonna come out this way. And then this one is kind of near the end of, this goes towards Rua de São Paulo. Rua de São Paulo is Sao Paulo ruins, which is all the way up there. So there's a kind of a famous tourist spot up at the top there. I don't know if we'll focus on that because this one's going to be basically about Palha. You got all kinds of cool other little streets in here. Got a small temple. Alleys that way. This one as well. And there's a bigger temple right there. They're advertising this famous street right here. It's just down that way a little ways. Rua de Invernarios. Since 1849. Wow, didn't realize. But that's a little street that also is a pedestrian-friendly street. It looks like this, but they got all these. Actually, you can always search for that one. I have a ton of videos of that one as well, but we'll just focus on this one for the moment. And because we're so close to Sao Paulo ruins, I'm just gonna walk up slightly just so you can see it. And then we'll label this whole thing Rua da Palha, or Beco da Palha, I guess. So we'll just walk up until you can see the ruins that's up at the top. Maybe you can see it a little bit up there. Up a little bit further. A lot of tourists around here now. Lots of Travessa de Fortuna. I could definitely explore all this And there's Sao Paulo ruins up there at the top. So maybe we'll go up just a little bit further, just so you can see the whole view of it. But yeah, this is actually Sao Paulo Street right now. But we started at Rua da Palha. Actually, we started in a little alley. There it is right there. So we'll just come up just a little bit more, and now you can see this famous landmark. So a lot of people will go all the way up and down up this, it's like 3 streets, I guess. Sao Paulo Street, St. Paul Street, Palha Street, and Domingo Street. It leads all the way to Senado Square. It takes about 10-15 minute walk. So we just kind of did the middle street, but we kind of added on this extra part too. So anyways, so we came from down there. Okay, Macau 2022, filming the city street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, chiquinha.